I was stunned when I came to work yesterday morning and brokenhearted at what I saw a member of Congress doing. A member of Congress who listened in on a phone call from the President of the United States to a young wife, and in his way tried to express that opinion. He's a brave man, a fallen hero. He knew what he was getting himself into because he enlisted. There's no reason to enlist. He enlisted. And he was where he wanted to be, exactly where he wanted to be, with exactly the people he wanted to be with when his life was taken. That was the message. That was the message that was transmitted. It stuns me that a member of Congress would have listened in on that conversation. Absolutely stuns me. And I thought at least that was sacred. You know, when I was a kid growing up, a lot of things were sacred in our country. Women were sacred and looked upon with great honor. That's obviously not the case anymore, as we see from recent cases. Life, the dignity of life, was sacred. That's gone. Religion, that seems to be gone as well. Gold Star families, I think that left in the convention over the summer. But I just thought the selfless devotion that brings a man or woman to die on the battlefield, I just thought that that might be sacred. And when I listened to this woman and what she was saying and what she was doing on TV, the only thing I could do to collect my thoughts was to go and walk among the finest men and women on this earth. And you can always find them because they're in Arlington National Cemetery.
I hope that you can forgive us because Kevin and I are quite literally in shock about what just happened. It's Thursday afternoon here at the Caller, at the News Foundation, and we just watched live General Kelly's press conference that you should have just seen up on your screen. It was a powerful moment.
It was one of the most stunning moments of this presidency, I feel comfortable saying, and I hope we can say something useful about it because I think we're still processing the power and the force behind what General Kelly said.
I think the main thing that we have to look at there, and this, you know, what is really come into focus here is the conduct of Representative Wilson. So Congressman Frederick Wilson.
I'm glad you said her name because I had forgotten her name because before this controversy, I had actually never heard of her.
I knew of her as the Hat Lady, but yeah. So Representative Wilson was in the car whenever a Gold Star family, one of the families whose son or whose husband was killed in Niger, got a call from President Trump, and she immediately released information to her local media station criticizing the call, saying that the wife was upset, when in reality what was said was that President Trump said, you know, not that he knew what he was getting into, but he was exactly where he needed to be, as General Kelly outlined in that press conference.
And you know, I don't think we want to pass any judgment as to the reaction of the family or maybe the propriety of what was said, but what I would say is a person who has the best interest of this family at heart would not have run straight to the press at their first availability and leaked the contents of what General Kelly characterized as the sacred moment. A good steward of constituents and a person who is genuinely empathetic would not have done that. And what's interesting is that that's something that a lot of congressional Democrats have said quietly on background or sometimes off the record.